Hello, YouTube. It's So from So's Real Thoughts. Cool. We are currently live on both Facebook and YouTube, as always. Very exciting stuff. Alrighty. Bear with me. How's everyone doing? I don't know. I feel like Saturdays and Sunday morning are like a good time to live stream because everyone's just at home chilling, right? Okay, let me do one more thing and we're ready to go. Cool. Man, this month was chill because as you know, if you check out my August favorites, for August and September, it was like my chill month. So I got to do a lot of chilling, but also watch movies that I want to more like focus on rather than like feeling like I needed to watch these films. Thanks for the hair comment. So I'm gonna start off with announcements. I guess there's not that many besides the fact that I've been using Instagram stories more, and so I get to, hey Jonathan, I get to like film my day-to-day film life, so you guys can be there. So definitely follow my Instagram, So It's Real Thoughts, so you can see my Instagram stories. It's just exciting. I feel like, especially now that we're kind of, obviously the reason why August and September was so chill is because I knew the end of September bleeding into October, November, December, which is going to be crazy. And so there's a lot of screenings and things happening. That's why my Instagram story is so popping right now. So I'll see most of you guys there. I'm trying to make a lot more videos for you. So if you have any recommendations, shout them out to me. Otherwise, I got my plans for you guys. Okay, to start off, what I loved about this month is because I got to chill, I wanted to watch more Criterion films, which I didn't watch too many, but the ones that I knew I had to take off my list was John Cassavetes' A Woman Under the Influence, which, you know, this has been a film that I've been wanting to see forever, and then I finally saw it. It is fucking the most insane, like, beautiful, depressing movie you'll ever see. Gina Rollins is the main character, and she kills it. Her character was beyond anything I've ever seen, and I'm so glad that she's such like an artist, an actress. It was one of the most incredible films I've ever seen, and I feel like I've been trying to compile my top 10 Criterion films, but they're so hard. And I truly feel that is the one film that, holy shit, it is insane. It's so good. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Let me just do this one little thing. Cool. It's so amazing. I have to watch all of his other films because I feel like there's the way his filmmaking technique is just seamless, and it captures reality in such a brutal and honest way. I almost wanted to watch the film again, like back to back, but I almost felt so emotionally exhausted that Yeah. So John Cassavetes films, I definitely have to check out more. Also, Krzysztof Kieslowski, who did the Colors trilogy. Like, Blue is one of my favorite films ever, and so I wanted to watch his other films because I knew I would enjoy it. And so there was I've been going on Hulu to watch all the Criterions. The Double Life of Veronique. That was really, like, it was so surreal. It's about a woman who ends up taking a picture of this woman, and then the person looks exactly like her. So it's this bizarre, surreal, kind of engrossing film that I like to see. I like to see Criterion films because it takes me really to another place and shows me such a distinct and different perspective that it's like, shit, man, it's obviously in the collection for a reason. And I feel like the the boundaries of cinema is so limitless in these films, that I truly appreciate just watching them. And then I did start um, Scenes of a Marriage. I still have to get through that because I think that is like a 3 hour, 5 hour, 3 hour, yes, 3 hour film that I think was a television show, but they truncated it or whatever. Definitely have to watch that. And so those are the two Criterion films that I watched that completely blew me away. I also got a chance to watch One More Time with Feeling, which is Nick Cave and the Bad Seed. It's their documentary, which is directed by, let me see, just had it. Andrew Dominic, who did the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, and Killing Them Softly. And so Andrew Dominic basically went out to shoot this documentary of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds' latest album, like the making of. But there's a lot more context to it, and it's a lot more personal because of recent events that happened in Nick Cave's life, where his son tragically died just last year. And so with that in mind and everything else, you just get a really personal story about the music and how they formed this album, because it's unlike their previous albums given their situation. And it was just so moving. I watched I named 20,000 Days on Earth, which is a film that Nick Cave did, I think last year or 2 years ago. That was in my top 10 films of the year. So you have to check it out. It's absolutely, like, I loved everything about it. It really takes a different kind of format. And then with this, it's a documentary, but it's so meta and it's so layered and it's just so dense. You definitely have to check it out. Lynch Stan says, "What's up? What's up?" We're actually talking about One More Time with Feeling, which is a documentary about Nick Cave and the Bad Seed and their latest album. And so, yeah, that's amazing. Also, the next one, I feel like I watch a lot of documentaries, kind of like drama and a lot of like real life stuff, that I don't really get to watch any feel good movies ever. And the best and probably the only feel good movie I watched this year was Queen of Katwe. And it's a Disney film, yeah. But it is about this girl, Fiona, who basically turns out to be a chess champion. And it was so funny and so endearing and so vibrant in life and everything. I loved it. Like, I couldn't help but like it because I was like, oh shit, this is so Disney of them. And you can tell it's Disney, but you like don't even fucking care at certain points because it is So it's just so heartwarming, and I loved it. It was just the best feel-good movie I saw like ever this year, and I was like, holy shit. I guess I haven't been watching anything that actually makes me feel good. Everything's like horror related. And so, man, that was, I think that's still in theater. So if you can and just want to, have like an easy, chill day, watch that. Katwe, whew, that was just a good, fun time. I swear, if I had kids, I would take like all the kids with me. I've been like telling everybody about it because I was like, oh my God, what? Like I knew it would be good, but I just didn't think it'd be like I don't know. It was just pitch perfect in a sense where the direction, the acting, the comedic timing, and how innovative it feels. Yeah, thought that was amazing. So as you know, I go to Cinefamily a lot, like a lot, and so I saw one film that I've been wanting to watch, which I can't really find anywhere, and it's like a iconic film in the Asian American, like in the history of Asian American cinema, which in the film is Chen is Missing. Chen is Missing is about this guy who ends up, goes missing, and these two dudes have to go find him. And it's just such an interesting story because it takes place in San Francisco, Chinatown, and like I don't know what generation of Chinese Americans they are, but it feels so authentic and lived in, and it's incredible because it's not stereotypical, and they're not like speaking in like Chinese accents or trying to pretend to be somebody that they're not, because they're like, fuck it, we're American, like just accept it. And so you kind of get sucked into this world where you don't really, I don't really know Chinatown as much as people would like to. Like there's the cover or the front of Chinatown, and then you go deeper and deeper, and it really shows you about the characters and the people that embody that space. So Chen is Missing. I finally got to watch it. It was like amazing. Loved it. I always like film noir kind of type films. If I were ever to given a chance to make one, I definitely would. I have a kick-ass story for it. But I just thought it was so, like, man, for its time, I think it came out in like the 70s or 80s. I honestly don't, can't pinpoint it, but it was just so cool, and the way they filmed it, and just how everything happens, and it just unravels so naturally because it is about these two guys who are just trying to find somebody. For those who want to figure out all the things I'm talking about, I linked down below on Facebook in very messy writing or like terse terms, the trailers, and I linked down other things below which you should check out, which I did now, so it's still there for those that want to know what I'm talking about and want to see the trailer while we're talking and whatnot. Anyways, so that one I was like, oh my God, I checked that off my list. I'm so glad. There's so many films, but that was one. I feel like I've been like talking a lot, like really fast. So, okay. One of the most exciting things about September is the start of Beyond Fest, which is LA's like biggest and baddest genre film festival. And so from literally the end of September till now, because it's still going on, I've been at Beyond Fest watching films like back to back to back to back. I linked down below a film vlog that I did maybe 2 years ago, so you can kind of get a sense of like the vibe, the people. It's just such a really cool environment to go, and it's truly just fans that want to watch just kick-ass films. And this year by far, oh my God, every year it keeps getting so much better, but this year the films are insane, and they're so good. And I can't wait for you guys to see the reviews that I'm going to come out with, because they were, oh man, I'm like really excited about that. So good. I mean, we have about like 3-4 days left, and so yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I feel, oh my god, fest season is just starting, because now there's this next, in like the coming weeks, there's the San Diego Asian Film Festival, which I am honored to be part of the jury. It was such amazing. Like, there's such amazing films, and there's so many people that are so talented, and it's crazy. And then there's AFI that's coming to LA. It's gonna start on the 10th to the 17th, I think. And AFI is my festival. I love it so much. So you'll probably see me there every freaking night. And they have the best films all around, whether it is like Oscar contenders to really, really American indies. And so I appreciate when you can really feel the love there, and everyone's super chill and nice, and they're like truly cinephiles. And so yeah, I feel like I went through that really fast. Like, I went through that really fast. But those are the films those were my favorites of this month. I mean, I watched like a couple more films, but I feel like these are ones that I really truly had to highlight. So to reiterate, I watched 2 Criterion films. Women Under the Influence, incredible, like incredible. It'll like knock you off your feet. Double Life of Veronique. Nick Cave's documentary, One More Time with Feeling. The best feel-good movie of this year, Queen of Katwe. And I am currently at Beyond Fest, watching all the horror films that I can watch. And let me tell you, I swear, like 2 nights ago, I watched like the scariest movie I've ever seen this year, besides The Wailing. The Wailing's incredible. That was part of my August or July film favorites. Like, The Wailing is like fucking, I like couldn't sleep. And so there's this other film, which I'm going to talk about very soon. That film, whew. Oh man, that film was intense. I can't. But I like that you guys are chit-chatting on YouTube. Jim Jam said he recently watched The Descent, and Lynch Stan said, "Did you like it, Jim?" Yeah, did you like it, Jim? The Descent is probably one of the scariest films I've seen. Just in its like tense relationship and closed environment, and then it goes like so much deeper into it being something that you've never even fucking imagined it would be. And I love those kind of films. Oh my god, it really kind of reminds me of Martyrs, which is it's like the horror film that you have to watch. If you were to watch one horror film, you have to watch Martyrs. It's Lynch Stan said he recently watched Polanski's The Tenant, which is bonkers. I will have to check that out, because I think that's part of the Apartment trilogy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I need to see that trilogy, because I love Repulsion. Repulsion was insane. So let me know if Saturday and Sunday mornings to live stream is more convenient for you guys. I think it's convenient for me because I get to just chill and talk to you guys. But also, I am going to try live streaming more, probably more on the weekends. So definitely check my Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, because I usually shout it out before I do it. Next week, Sunday, for sure, I am going to try to do one around the same time, 10 or 11, because I have some things I want to share with you guys. So yeah, I think that's about it. If anybody wants to give me some recommendations or ask me any questions right now, feel free to. For now, I am going to. It is the start of October, so I gotta watch like as many horror films and other films that I want to watch, because horror is like the one genre that I am like, oh fuck, I'm like so scared about. But this is why I go to places like Beyond Fest, so I can learn more about it, because there's no like, if what's the point of being a film lover if you're not gonna watch every like different things that you've never watched before? And you know, it's stupid if you're watching the same thing that's to your taste. Sometimes I feel like if I didn't like some movie, it's still good because I know it didn't fit my taste, but I know somebody else would like it. And I mean, that's hard to do a review on that if it's not for you, but you know. Oh my god, okay. Jim Jam said watch Luke Cage or not. Never gonna. I am watching Luke Cage. I am going to talk about it in my October favorites though, because I haven't finished it. I will. I'm gonna finish it probably tonight. I have a lot more videos coming. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video about Luke Cage. Did I say Nick Cage? Oh my god. I'm like, I feel okay. I hope I said Luke Cage. I actually did see Nick Cage like last week, and so maybe that's I'm like, whoa. Anyways, as you know, I'm like obsessed with Mr. Robot, so I will be doing reviews and videos about Mr. Robot. So tune in for that. Other than that, yeah, I'm like chilling right now. I see that people are giving me recs. Leagues of God, Swiss Army Men. Gotta watch that. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't watched Mr. Robot, you have to. It's like the most insane. Like, it's not even an insane TV show. It is, but I like to watch it like a film. Like, I feel a lot of people say there's not enough questions answered in this series, but to be honest, I'm watching it like a film, so I don't expect all the answers to be there till the very end, which is very bizarre for a television show, but they're really changing the game so far. Anyways, I think I talked enough about everything I liked. Go in the description box and see all the trailers that I posted and a little film vlog of Beyond Fest. And so hopefully I will be able to see you guys next week. In the meantime, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm like constantly on, plugged. Also, yeah. I feel like one more thing I will have to say. Oh, I guess subscribe if you haven't, or whatever, and let your friends know. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.